You notice a little bit of that glisten there on the snow? That's the ice that's been falling. So this is going to make road conditions deteriorate, and it is going to be tough out there, like you've been saying, all morning long. We are keeping an eye on a line of showers and thunderstorms, bringing a severe risk to parts of Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana this morning. Our big story is that dense fog. You see that dense fog advisory is in effect for the areas in gray there on your screen until 9 a.m. this morning. We are seeing some storms developing just across the water. Now you can see they're making the final preparations for the opening ceremonies. We've got the Marines here, but we also do have what looks like a little bit of an inflow. Ahead of that cold front, there are those thunderstorms that we're watching again. That severe thunderstorm watch goes until 10 o'clock tonight. Behind that front, it's going to be a little drier as we go into the end of the week. I mean, what beautiful weather. I know it's a little chilly, but what do you have to say about, I mean, you've got the City of Limerick band leading you. I know your son's over in Limerick. What
it's just a dream come true.
Savannah Hilton at International Airport had a wind gust of 47 miles an hour. So what the National Weather Service has said is this severe thunderstorm warning storm has wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. And so that's exactly what we're seeing.
Catherine, we heard it from the pros. They certainly enjoy today's temperatures. Will it get any warmer tomorrow?
It absolutely will, Amy.
Okay.
It is going to get much warmer tomorrow. I'm sure the golfers will appreciate that. But then for the weekend, for round 3 and 4, when it comes down to the wire,
Oh no.
it is going to drop and we are going to see gusty conditions.
No.
So that'll make it interesting for the weekend, and we will see how that goes.
Hurricane Helene brought devastating and destructive winds across the southeast, and a backyard weather station recorded one of the highest wind gusts in Chatham County right here on Shipyard Creek. We have got a severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued for portions of Effingham County, Chatham County, Hampton, Jasper, and Beaufort counties. I'm meteorologist Catherine Liberta. Let's walk you through the radar right now. Remnants of Tropical Storm Arthur are already headed towards southeast Georgia and the low country, and we're seeing the impacts now. We have that severe thunderstorm warning, which goes until 4:30. You see that heavy rain, wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour in some spots. And here's the main bulk of what is left of Tropical Storm Arthur. You see tornado watches all the way from Mississippi, Louisiana, into Alabama and portions of Georgia. We are not under that tornado watch just yet. We will keep an eye on these storms as they move in overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Your drive time forecast showing those temperatures going to drop down into the 70s. We are going to see the main bulk of those strong to possibly severe thunderstorms moving in during that morning commute. I'll detail that full forecast for you coming up in just a little bit. WJCL 22 News at 4 starts right now.
But right now, you got a great shot over your shoulder of downtown Savannah.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. Going to be a beautiful night tonight before we see that rain set in as we go into tomorrow. Notice absolutely beautiful over downtown Savannah. 81 still. We are seeing some of that cloud cover start to increase, but notice right now temperatures still warm across the area. We're in the 70s out on the islands. We are in the low 80s for Richmond Hill, warming up as you head a little bit further west. 88 still for Statesboro, 87 for Baxley. Now notice that cloud cover continues to push in as we are tracking some showers, thunderstorms, and even a few tornado watches as we look across the southeast. Notice the deep south seeing those tornado watches and warnings. That stretches all the way from Louisiana into portions of North Georgia. Now, the tornado watch that's in North Georgia, that goes until 1 a.m. All of this rain going to progress across the southeast and into our area as we go into tomorrow. We'll show you the timing of that rain in just a moment. Your 12-hour forecast showing those temperatures cooling down into the 60s, and have that umbrella ready to go. While some of those showers that I showed you on radar right now will break apart before they get to us here in southeast Georgia and the low country, we still have a good chance to see that rain tomorrow across the area. Notice temperatures going to be in the low to mid 80s. Now this all depends on how much of that rain we see and the cloud cover throughout the day. If we get that rain out a little bit earlier, those temperatures could be a bit warmer, but if we see widespread showers throughout the day, then we're talking about temperatures a little bit more on the cooler side. Notice Futurecast showing early tomorrow morning the heaviest amount of rain in the northern portions of our area. But then as we go throughout the morning and into the afternoon, a line of showers and thunderstorms sets up, and along the leading edge of this is where we'll see the best chance for some of those severe impacts. Talking about downpours as well as some of those stronger wind gusts. That rain continues to push through the area going into the afternoon, and then it will be off the coast and just a few lingering spotty showers as we go into Thursday evening. Now that severe risk, it is marginal across our area. Again, the impacts really going to be concerned about the strong winds and downpours. Looks like we are not going to totally rule out the chance for tornadoes, but that risk is very low for tomorrow. Now, it will be much cooler on Friday because all of this rain is with a cold front, but then by the weekend, temperatures do rebound. We are going to see a few spotty showers in the forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Not a total washout for the weekend, but just have that umbrella ready to go. I wouldn't cancel any plans, but for Mother's Day specifically, maybe the morning activities will be a bit better than the afternoon and evening. A few spotty showers in the forecast. Temperature-wise will be into the low 80s by the afternoon. And then looking into next week, it will be a little bit cooler on Tuesday. That's because we still see some of that rain Monday. Then into late next week, temperatures continue to climb. We'll be back into the upper 80s. By the following weekend, we'll see a lot more of that sunshine. So if you were planning on going out to the beach maybe this weekend, I'd probably hold it off until next weekend. You don't have to cancel those plans, but if you're looking for a day full of sunshine, next weekend is looking to shape up a little bit better than what we're seeing for this weekend. For that 10-day forecast for the coastline, we are going to see similar conditions, a little bit cooler on Friday. Notice I showed you that rain that moves through tomorrow, and behind that is the cold front that will cool us down for Friday, but then temperatures slightly rebound as we go into the weekend, and then cooling down for Tuesday before those temperatures climb into the following weekend.
This is one of the many ways that we try and make the ecosystem a little better and make the fishing a little better.
2 truckloads of concrete pyramids are now a part of a new purpose, creating artificial reefs that will help encourage marine life and more areas for various kinds of fish species to thrive off the Wilmington River. This comes after a year of planning between SRM Concrete and the Coastal Conservation Association.
We have leftover concrete. We have to find things to do with it. We either recycle it into road base, or this is a much better option as far as I'm concerned, growing up in the Savannah area, to repurpose it into these molds.
At the Skidaway Institute of Oceanography,
We just need to make sure those straps are nice and even.
a skilled team loads the pyramids onto a crane and gets ready to transport the product to the drop site.
Once these concrete pyramids get into the water, they're going to become new habitats for marine life.
A red drum will use this, speckled trout will get on this, flounder. People will be able to come out and fish these and catch all kinds of stuff on it.
The shape of the pyramids are unique, allowing fish and other animals to swim through the structure. And there's no risk of polluting the water with the concrete. It's an eco-friendly product.
Concrete's made of limestone. There's limestone naturally occurring everywhere. I mean, all you're doing is putting something that, if it breaks down, it's going to break down into sand.
This won't be the only concrete to become a new habitat, as both the conservation group and the concrete company plan future, more targeted concrete artificial reefs.
The goal with this is to make more of these size, but to also get them a smaller size mold and a bigger size mold.
It's something we'll continue to do. This isn't a one-time shot for us. We'll keep the molds and we'll keep it going, and we look to expand it to our other coastal communities.
Whether you live on the islands or 2 hours from the coast, if you visit the water's edge for fishing or boating, this project aims to expand the ecosystem underneath the waves. Reporting off Wausau Sound, Catherine Liberta, WJCL 22 News.